Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing today? I am your planetary defense commander, Star-Lord, New Thor 7, the T. And I've been asking for a long time, what is the end game, man? I was even asking last night multiple times, what is the end game? And apparently, the end game is Avengers 4. So, you're going to get a little story, and then you will get your weather information. Pretty much every single new moon, I have had my brain focus on an all-female X-Men movie. Yes, of course, there would be dudes in it, but it's focused on the women. And so, around every new moon, I've been writing this movie, and it's hilarious. And it pretty much consists of integrating the X-Men into the Marvel Universe. And it's after everything's calmed down after Avengers 4. Then the next series of Avengers would basically be a romantic comedy about all the superheroes pairing up, getting married, and having babies over a 3-movie arc. And it kind of starts out with the White Queen and Phoenix are decided to take over the world for women. I won't get into that though. And basically, Thor is the most eligible bachelor in the world. He gets a little cocky until the Marvel universe combines with the DC universe, and then Superman comes over, and all the Marvel women are like, "Oh my God, Superman's amazing." Anywho, it's a romantic comedy, and my brain has just been working on it all year. I can't stop it. And so it is a new moon today. And since I have been in my apartment 97% of 2018 working for you guys, I'm about to just lose my mind. So I'm going to leave the apartment today and go on a wild screenwriting adventure. I don't know if you know this. I've been writing screenplays since I was about 10. Although I checked out my first screenwriting book when I was like 13 or 15. And then I wrote like 13 movies. Anyways, long story. So that is my plan for the day. If that bothers you, I'm sorry. You are more than welcome to not be here anymore. Like I said, this is what I look like before I started my YouTube channel. All right? So I've given it my all. So here we go. So yeah, I'm going to go have a beer with the ghost of James Dean. I'll give myself a $40 budget and see how much fun I can have between now and sunrise. I don't know what's going to happen, other than I'm going to go to a guitar center in their acoustic room and sing my mama a birthday song because I'm having problems keeping my guitar in tune, so I couldn't write the song here. All right. Weather World asking, wow, a circular rainbow. Have you ever seen one of these before? And the answer is yes. Yes, I have. I can remember it was either 2011, maybe 2012. I looked up at the moon and saw a rainbow ring. And I was like, wow, that is crazy. There's a rainbow ring. And so when you do go to my PayPal, and when it says rainbow ring, that's where the idea came from. And by the way, I know it may sound like a lot of audacity, but I've really busted my ass. If anyone wants to buy me a beer, I will invite you, and you're more than welcome to. You can send it through my PayPal. And I might even mention donations through the rest of December in every single video. If that bothers you, you are more than welcome to leave now. Or you can stay and leave snipey comments. I can't stop you. I love everybody who has helped keep me alive and save me every single time. And I promise you, I wouldn't be leaving the house today unless I had to, but to lose my sanity. Okay, now we're getting into the good stuff 4 minutes later. King of America. Gross. The solar wind is coming. A large hole in the sun's atmosphere is facing Earth and spewing a stream of solar wind in our direction. This particular stream has been here before. The last time it lashed Earth in early November, it caused sharp tremors in the geomagnetic field, which probably caused sharp tremors inside of the core of Earth and sparked aurora phoenixes over Scandinavia. Man, it's like all the synchronicities are lining up. So yeah, there are 2 giant coronal holes. And though the perfect timing of when the big earthquake happens or the bigger earthquakes happen after we get a geo-effective coronal hole fast wind stream, nobody's got that down yet for like the minute or hour, but we're definitely on a earthquake watch for the next week or two, which is why I put up a quadruple alert yesterday. It's one of the reasons. And so, we expect the weather to get wild and ramp up and get weird too. Right now, this is what we're looking at, a very heavy precipitation range. This area keeps growing deeper south and west and getting deeper in rain intensity. So this is a giant swath of rain, anywhere between 2 inches to 10 inches. I would imagine some places could see even higher totals. And remember, as is the case, the models seem to get worse as the storms get closer. And this is over the next 7 days we're looking at. In the upper North Pacific West, it's going to get some heavy rain too. And then next week, California will get back in on the action. Like I said, we have a giant coronal hole that is facing Earth right about now. It will take a few days for the solar wind to hit us, but last time we got the 7.2 earthquake, it happened right before the coronal hole was facing us, or as the coronal hole was facing us, somewhere between that and the fast coronal wind. I will remind you, we had a 7.2 earthquake in Alaska November 30th, and then 5 days later, on the 5th of this month, December, we had a 7.5 earthquake in the Loyalty Islands, which is by Australia, and then the 7.2 in Alaska. And we've been having major coronal holes. They're almost covering like 40% of the sun. There are 2 of them, and this one has been here, I think the 7th time around. I don't know, like I said, my brain's kind of fried. It's just melted. It's all work. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying, like, holy crap, auroras in Milky Way. So yeah, when we get fast wind stream, the aurora's up. But we've had the aurora up almost all year, which is really weird. And then to combine, another reason I put up a take your weird weather watch up a notch, and I got up to 4 notches, which is a high, was comet 46P Wirtanen. It will be closest to Earth on December 16th, which is 9 days away. The last time I checked, I think it had already entered, it was either a 4 or 5 magnitude range. It could have been a 6. All the days kind of fuzzy right now. And so yeah, this will be a comet that is coming extremely close to Earth. I think it's the 10th closest comet in centuries or 50 years. I don't even know. But remember, comets are like magical, dirty snowball cat dragons. They're always on fire and fly around the solar system like a jet rank. So they always have a little bit of magic and mystery with them. A lot of times they're a dud. It's like that thing when you think something is going to be a dud, and then it ain't. So we shall see. And this thing's longer than I wanted. Okay. Yeah, so it's impressive. It's already more impressive in photographs than Comet Ison ever was, at least by amateur astronomer photographs. And this still has, I don't know what, a week, 9 days to get brighter and more impressive. And it always has, dust and debris in its tail. I'm not implying anything, but I'm saying, you never know. Who knows what could happen? It's 2018, man. And speaking of that, yeah, I'm less excited about finding a date to watch the thing in the sky, because 2018 just kind of feels like the year that, I don't know, women's number one favorite hobby was kicking men in the balls. All right, but since I'm going to be out of the loop probably till tomorrow afternoon, although I'll be around, if something major happens, I'll come back. I mean, I've laid the storm out for a week. But the number one go-to guy is Cranky Weather Guy. He's at crankywxguy on Twitter. I usually leave his blog linked. I don't know if he's had his new blog up today yet, though. He did an amazing tweet stream the storm's intensifying and undergoing significant development. And let me read him. Not that it hasn't already been a significant development all day, but now that kick is getting in, and it's just going to accelerate intensification. So please look to him and the entire amazing, wonderful Twitter team, a weather Twitter team, WX Twitter hashtag. They do a wonderful job. They're way above their pay grade, and they give you way more bang for your buck than almost anywhere else. Now, this at the end of the storm, this is Monday, I think the secondary low that forms behind the giant low that I've been watching for like 10 days now keeps getting more interesting. And that is not good. Like I said, next week, the Pacific Coast, including California, looks to be hit with some pretty nasty storms. This is next week's storm. Once after we get through this weekend storm, we got another big one waiting for us. It'll almost be a redux this week. It's going to be heavy rain for Texas, which is why I'm doing my fun run around town and look for Christmas lights tonight. And then I'll work all weekend. And then this is the latest run for Texas. I think this the second part on Saturday. You know? And so let me do the clicky. Yeah, that's Saturday. So look at that, though. That's a 12-hour span. That's going to cause a lot of problems. I mean, our area is going to be getting that heavy rain for like 18 hours. No, it's not Hurricane Harvey, but it's going to do damage, and if people aren't careful, it's going to kill people. And whereas people are more interested, like, is it going to snow? And then look at the storm up here. Well, tell me about the snow. Well, no matter what, right now, that thing looks like it could be nasty either way, whether it be rain or snow. So we will keep our eye on it. I would never recommend driving on ice, no matter how good you are. You may be the best, but then you never know how good other people are out there that are driving. See, look at that storm, dude. That could drag up some heavy rain. That's next week. We're taking these one at a time. As Cranky says, on to the next one, and we are not through the first one yet. So one more run, look at this. Click, click, boom. And then we're going. And then, like I said, the earthquakes, it was on the 7.5 was on the 5th. And then the 7.2 was on the 30th. So you had 2 7 earthquakes within a week. And we will have to watch over the next 3 or 4 days to see if we're getting a pattern in large earthquakes. And the Aurora Borealis has been nice. I always recommend Space Weather. Go to their spaceweather.com. We'll keep you up to date too. Real Aurora Gallery. And also Dutch Sense is amazing at earthquakes. Suspicious Observers, amazing at earthquakes and space weather. BP Earthwatch got his channel taken down. I really like his weather and space weather stuff. You can find him under Earthwatch. And then Dabu7 does an excellent job covering a little bit of everything. Although when he says kill Illuminati, dude, we're not going to beat the triple Martian skull tower with violence. I know that is frustrating, trust me, but we will not end a violent cycle with violence. So my plan is not, I don't plan to kill anyone. Anyway, on that note, I love you guys. Just going to run around and recharge my batteries. I'd be more than happy if you want to buy me a drink. If someone sends me more than $7, I will even buy a strawberry daiquiri whipped cream, which is probably my favorite drink. It's either that or whiskey. Like if you're drinking, it's whiskey. And if you're not drinking, or if you're drinking have fun, I don't know, I like strawberry daiquiris. People are like, you drink too much. And honestly, I've been so beat down. I don't think I've finished 2 beers in like 2 months. It might have only been like a month, but time goes so slow, or there's so much going on this time these days. I'm saying like I haven't even, but I think it's 2 months. Yeah, I haven't even been able to finish 2 beers. I haven't been able to get into a party spirit. 2018 has been pretty rough. You know what I'm saying? So I'm taking a day off. I slept. Oh yeah, I didn't get a chance to show you guys, but so during George Bush 41's funeral in Houston, the energy was heavy, and so I drove around. And I don't drive that much because I have a car with 190,000 miles. So if something happens to it, I almost broke. So I can't really afford it, so I don't drive around that much. Anyway, I drove around because it was a lot of energy. And so, A, there were giant X's in the sky, so I followed them. And then B, I created a character as the screenwriter I am called Spooky Action Jackson. So he gets in a really good mood and then dances, and then everybody else gets in a better mood. And then I ran around in ghost form, hugging everyone I saw in Houston on the astral plane while I was driving. It was fun. I had a great time. Anyway, after I did my spooky action dance, a sundog came out. Like maybe 10 minutes after. I ain't fibbing. And not only did I get pictures of it, although I couldn't get much video because my camera was full. There you go. Not only did, and the purple that always comes out is so fascinating. But so the sundog came out like 10 minutes after I did my spooky action Jackson dance. So that was fantastic. And but as I usually do after my marathons, I sleep. So after I did the drive, I came home and slept. But so yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to recharge my batteries, and I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys so much. This was one of the fun. The weather was great, and it was just but I don't know. All I did was drove around and play an hour or two. Today I'm not just gonna drive around. I'm gonna stop and have a beer. I'm gonna stop at Guitar Center and play guitar. Who knows what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go chase Christmas lights. I'm trying to have a little bit of fun. And oh yeah, so when I take a break from the weather and the video making, I will be writing a movie. Technically, I was writing 2 at the same time. The other one I'm writing is the romantic comedy mashup between Golf and Asteroid, or Fight Club, the regular one. Whatever. I've said too much. But I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Let's try and have a great weekend. It was weird. I got like 10 hours where no hackers messed with me. And so I made that video. The one before this is really great. It's an edited video. And so, but then I can always tell the better I make a video, the more shit I get after. It's like a reverse. What was the chicken that did the thing for the Pavlov's dog? Oh, okay. I love you guys. I will talk to you soon, and Merry Christmas early, and Happy Holidays. Stay cool.